Hey guys, so I just wanted to kind of this quick little video and I just been thinking about a lot of things, and I've been thinking about my life and where my life is going, the things I want to do in the future, what I don't want to do, that kind of a thing. The situation that happened with me and David just made me realize a lot of things. It made me realize that God has a bigger plan. Sometimes when we go through a situation like that, you want to stay in that situation because that's the only thing you know. And at that time, you think that's what you want. But when God intervenes and He takes you out of that situation, which He knows is not good for you, why? Because He has something better in store for you. Then sometimes it's hard to see what God has in store for you at that time. You can't see the bigger picture. But when you get taken out of that, and then you get this time, God opens up your eyes and helps you to see that there's a better person out there for you. Whether maybe my marriage will be reconciled, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. But through that situation with David, I knew it wasn't a good situation. And I'm glad that it's over, it's done with. I've gotten through and past the hurt. But even in the midst of that, now that I look back, I realize that God had it all under control. All I needed to do was just to let go and just trust. And I didn't do that. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I am out of that situation. I'm grateful that God has it under control. And sometimes it amazes me how God provides. I never doubted that God provided because He has always been faithful. And I may not be walking right with God as I used to back in the day, but I'm definitely heading back there. I want that relationship that I used to have with Him, and I miss that. So all I've been doing is I just been reading, I just been praying. I just been thanking Him for what He's done. How grateful I am that I'm still here, that I have my breath in my lungs, that I'm still alive. I still have my family. I take it day by day. So I want to be careful with what I say. Sometimes God puts people in your path for a reason. And so He puts those people in your path for a reason. God always has a reason. So it amazes me how God, even though you just are not walking right, you're not where you're supposed to be, but it amazes me how God is just faithful and merciful. He's always there. He has never failed me and never will. I was reading the scripture the other day. I believe it was in Romans 8. And I was saying at the end where it says, what is it? Nothing you do will ever separate you from the love of God. No matter what you do, no matter what wrong you have done, no matter what you did, nothing will be able to separate you from the love of God. God always loves us. That's the main reason why Jesus came. So that's what I just been thinking about these past days. I want to get my life back in order. You know, I've been hanging around a few people, you know, just venturing out. You know, and with the person that I went to Jerome with, I wanted to talk about him a little bit. Right now, we're just at the stage where we're just getting to know each other. Nothing more than that. And it will be nothing more than that for a while. I will not move fast. No. And I will not make that mistake twice. But overall, he's very respectful. He knows where I'm coming from. From point one, I was very blunt and I was very straightforward on what I will and will not do. There's a lot of respect that I expect from him, and the way I figured that if the man is not willing to respect me in the areas that I want, I will not settle for less. If he can't be patient, I won't do it. So like I said, I was very forward with him. It just amazes me that not all men are the same. He is so different from David. It's amazing. So different. He's the opposite. But like I said, I will not move fast. I'm going to take it slow. Just hang around. Just hang out as friends. No more than that. And see where it goes. But overall, I told him from the beginning, I said, I do want to get back into church. I do want to start going back to church. And we talked about religion. Because overall, if from the beginning, if that was going to be a problem, and maybe he was the type of person where he didn't want nothing to do with God, you know, and everybody has their own choice, you know, to believe or not to believe. But for me personally, God is important, and I'm going to go back to that life. So it's important for me that the person I'm meeting or getting to know is on the same page as me. So, you know, when he took me out to dinner that first night, that's when everything came out. You know, I was very honest with him and what I'm looking for and what I will not do. So when I told him, you know, about my religion and what I believed in, and so when we were at that restaurant, we talked about it. I told him it was very important that he would never get in the way of me going to church or getting in the way of my beliefs. Otherwise, I told him, I said, if you're a person who really doesn't want nothing to do with that, then please let me know now, because we won't go any further than this. But he's not against it. Not one bit. He says he will never get in my way. He goes, if you want to go to church, he goes, that's up to you. I will not stop you from believing what you want to believe. So I was very happy to hear that. He's such a respectful man. Very respectful. He knows his boundaries. He will not break those boundaries at all. I'm happy to know that there's still men out there like that. But I still have to be cautious, and I still have to be smart, because I will not go through again with another situation or what I just went through with David. I won't do that anymore. So I'm just, right now, my focus is going to be just going back to church, because that's where I need to be. And let God take control of my life. He can weed through my life, get rid of the people that's not supposed to be in my life, and bring in the people that are supposed to be in my life. I just want to let God take control, you know, and that's what I want. So it feels good to be back. It does. I haven't been to church in a long time. And back in the day, church was my life. All I wanted to do was to serve God. And I let the world take a hold of me. I let the worries and the cares of this world and the temptations of this world get to me. But right now, today's a new day. It's a new day. So I'm grateful for this day. Every day that I wake up, I'm grateful. So this was just a little quick, chit chat where I'm heading, what I'm doing, that kind of a thing. So tomorrow he's gonna take me to the salt cellar in Scottsdale. I told him, I said I wanted some seafood, so he's gonna go take me. He's gonna go take me there. So I have tomorrow off. It'll be nice to relax. Might take the kids swimming. Go take Aiden and Isabel and Andrew to go do something. I don't know yet. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I know tomorrow we have a reservation for 2 at the salt cellar. I want some king crab. That sounds so good. So, yeah, so I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. And just to tell you guys all out there, just don't lose hope. Even in the midst of chaos, don't lose hope. Bye, guys.